Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to start by responding to the opening statement of Ms. McIver. And I want the record of this committee to be crystal clear that I and my fellow Republicans, that we strongly condemn the senseless violence and lawlessness that we have watched unfold in California since last week. I want to commend the brave men and women of our state, federal, and local law enforcement, as well as our National Guardsmen and our United States Marines who have stepped up at a moment's notice to restore order and to protect America from chaos while we reaffirm the rule of law. It is a sad state of affairs when simply enforcing long-standing immigration law is used to justify violent riots, and even more sad that the far left is standing not with law enforcement, but with rioters and with illegal aliens. Today's hearing provides an opportunity to examine the Department of Homeland Security's efforts to deter, detect, and disrupt illicit maritime activities that have threatened our national security and have undermined the rule of law. I want to thank each of our witnesses for appearing today. Your expertise in your field is vital as we examine the challenges and as we seek to find solutions in securing America's vast maritime domain. From the Gulf of America to the shores of Alaska, the United States maritime border spans thousands of miles of coastline. It is comprised of waterways, shipping routes, and ports that facilitate commerce and play a vital role in our national security defense. While our national maritime geography is a strength, it also presents challenges. The Caribbean and Pacific regions in particular have become prime targets for cartels and criminal organizations. They use fast boats, fishing vessels, semi-submersibles to evade detection while moving narcotics, weapons, and human cargo into the United States. While President Trump has strengthened security along our land border, achieving a remarkable 95% decrease in daily border encounters within the administration's first 100 days, we must continue to remain vigilant to the fact that cartels are agile, they're adaptive. As enforcement strengthens on land, these criminal networks are shifting their operations to the sea. To counter these threats, the Department of Homeland Security employs a whole-of-government approach, incorporating its federal law enforcement partners on joint maritime border security operations. Each of the components with us today play a critical role in that effort. The Coast Guard is our nation's oldest continuous seagoing service and is a cornerstone of maritime border security. With a unique blend of military, law enforcement, regulatory, and humanitarian roles, the United States Coast Guard is often the first and only presence in remote maritime areas. It interdicts vessels far from the United States shore, often before threats reach the homeland, and sees hundreds of thousands of pounds of illicit drugs each year. CBP's Air and Marine Operations is the nation's only federal agency dedicated to aviation and marine law enforcement. With a fleet of high-speed interceptors, coastal patrol vessels, fixed-wing surveillance aircraft, and unmanned aerial systems, AMO conducts complex interdiction missions across the air and sea. This mission is to safeguard the American people, and AMO is on the front lines of maritime border security, providing critical intelligence and rapid response capabilities. Homeland Security investigation also plays a critical role in maritime border security, primarily serving as the investigative arm for transnational criminal activity. HSI investigates transnational criminal organizations involved in a broad range of crimes, such as trafficking, narcotics, and human smuggling. This is truly a team effort, with each agency bringing in a unique skill set. Success also relies on us working with our international partners. To enhance these efforts, I have been working with committee staff and intend to introduce legislation that would enhance the presence and operation of CBP in foreign countries, working alongside other law enforcement agencies. This bill would greatly expand CBP's capability for targeting threats abroad before they reach our shore. Let me be clear, border security does not stop at our land border. DHS maritime operations have resulted in an untold number of vessels being interdicted, with aliens attempting to illegally enter our country, as well as hundreds of thousands of pounds of illicit drugs seized annually at our maritime border. Securing our maritime border is essential to protecting our national security. Confronting these threats protects the safety of our families and communities across this great nation. I look forward to today's discussion and working with my colleagues to find solutions that enhance and prioritize maritime border security. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.